What's up guys, welcome to my channel once again. My name is It's Kisaka. If this is your first time on this channel, kindly consider subscribing. If you are a return subscriber, I appreciate for taking your time to always coming back to watch my videos. Guys, there's a video that has been online about the origin of the word Jamaica. Most of we know that Jamaica origin comes from Taino word Jamaica, which means land of wood and water. But one video, or in this video, the guy is claiming that, and the Africans actually, in this video, the guy is claiming that the word Jamaica came from Akan tribe. Akan tribe is one of the tribes, or rather, language group that were taken from West Africa, and to be specific, that is Ghana, or the Gold Coast. So let's look at the video and then I get back to you.
Across the country, and particularly along the coast, evidence of the European presence in the slave trade in the 14th century abound. And just as Ghana bears the marks of colonialism, many parts of the Americas, Europe and elsewhere also carry proof of aspects of the culture of enslaved Africans who, until their sojourn, knew no other way of life. From the ancestral river park at Asin Mansu in the central region, the story is told, for example, of how the Caribbean country of Jamaica was named by Akan slaves.
The term Jamaica, as it refers, it wasn't the indigenous people who named it as Jamaica, but it was the Akan-speaking people, the slaves who were captured from this place to Jamaica, looking at the terms or conditions that they found themselves. Then they say, wow, it seems this place that we have come to stay permanently. Perhaps we have come to stay permanently. In our conversion we say Jama Yaka. Jama Yaka. Jama means perhaps to stay permanently Yaka. So Jama Yaka. So continue pronunciation, the Anglicized they make it Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica.
So guys, you have heard from the horse mouth. This is the video. It was recorded some times back, and it's one of the media stations in Ghana, or the Gold Coast, and that is where the Akan tribe came from. And the guy, I don't know if he's a tour guide or what. He's saying from his mouth that Jamaicans are the ones who named, the Akan tribe, or rather the Akan language speaking people are the ones who named Jamaica. But if you look at the history, Jamaica was first inhabited by the Tainos. The Tainos, or rather the Arawaks, the Indian Arawaks. The Tainos actually came from South America to the island and named it the island Jamaica, Xaymaca. That is land of wood and water. And it is said that the Tainos arrived in the Jamaican island around 600 AD, and they survived in the island for more than 900 years. And they are not only in Jamaican island; they were all over the Caribbean, like the Haiti, the Dominican Republic. So the first inhabitants of Jamaica was actually the Tainos. What this guy is saying in this video, I think is not right. He needs to look into what is his history correctly. I am not a historian, but whatever it said, there must be some study before the historians come up with such kind of facts. You know, the Akan tribe is one of the tribes that during the slave trade was taken from western side of Africa to Jamaica. The Akan tribe actually formed is part of the Coromante. The Coromante, that was the people who fought really the British. That is the Maroons. The Akan tribe was one of them. It is evident that it is even in the Jamaican patois. some of the words in the Jamaican patois are from the Akan tribe, but saying that the Akan are the ones who named Jamaica, who gave the name Jamaica by saying that Jamaica. That is not right. I understand there are some things that you can relate with some naming of the words, but it is not in order for that guy to say that. Also, you know, from West Africa, there are Igbos and the Yoruba who came from the Biafra. Biafra is part of the Nigeria. That majority of the slaves were taken from there, and you know, the slaves didn't only go to Jamaica. Jamaica was like the transit point. The slaves from Africa went further. There were some who went to America, Northern America, that is the USA, and some went to southwards. So we also have the Igbo, the Yoruba, the Yoruba, who also form part of the slaves, and not only them, there are also other people. Personally, I come from Kenya, which is in eastern side of Africa, but you find that there were some people who are being abducted, but not that much, and taken to towards Congo. So some of the slaves who came from Congo, but it's just a few in number. Some of them came from East Africa, but it's just a few. Majority of them came from West Africa, and you cannot leave out Igbo, the Yorubas, and also the Akan. We cannot ignore the fact that the Akan were mostly the Maroons, the Coromante. Even the nun of the Maroons was actually an Akan, and the Maroons were known to be the most stubborn and respected crew of people. They didn't take any foolishness, which is one of the characters of Jamaicans, because Jamaicans, 90% of them are actually blacks. It was so sad what happened during the slave trade, but history should remain history. The Tainos were the people who named Jamaica, and it was sad that around 12.5 million slaves were transported from Africa to other places. One of the places being Jamaica, and in the process of transit, or rather in the middle, it was known as Middle Passage. A lot of the slaves actually ended up losing their lives. Even some of them decided to take their own lives because of their beliefs. They believe that if they can just throw themselves in the water to kill themselves, their spirits will live on, instead of being taken to a land that they don't know much about. But I'm glad that Jamaicans know their history and fight for their history. Actually, if you're a Jamaican, ensure that remember that the Tainos were actually wiped away by strange diseases, and they are the guys who named Jamaica. If I'm wrong, or maybe if you have more details about this, you can expound on that. We should not forget the part that the Tainos played. They played a very crucial role, and it is sad that most of the Spaniards wiped them away. But there are still some, I am sure that there's still some remaining, and also there are generations through intermarriages and so forth. I'm sure their generation still lives on. So I just wanted to make it clear because this is my African brother, and it was like he was kind of misleading people, telling us that the Akan tribe from the Gold Coast or Ghana are the ones who named Jamaica. I understand there are many theories, even theories of creation. Many African people have each and every versions of their story, and also different versions of naming places. But history should remain history. Thank you guys. This has been the video for today. And actually, always let us remember that the slaves didn't go through what they went through was not right, and because they were starved, chained, and a lot of them died. We should fight for Jamaicans. We should fight for our rights and ensure that we live in peace, love, and unity. This has been the video for today, guys. Cheers, guys. See you on my next video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, kindly do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Cheers, guys.